one moment a bad day, and that one bad day turns into a collection of bad days, all from just a little bit of doubt.
I've been doing things that they told me I should never do. I've been doing things that they told me I could never do now. Never do, I could never do. I've been looking back and I'm the only one who ever knew. My dreams begin to turn out.
Hello and good morning, YouTube family. It's actually not the morning anymore. Kind of lost track of time and forgot that today is the day that I do my weekly vlogs. I'm staying up to date with that. Been busy hustling all morning, getting our summer fitness challenge all ready to go. By the time this video comes up, actually, early bird registrations should be open. Shameless plug for the Natty Hour. So visit the link right there. Make sure you guys go check it out if you are ever interested, curious about any of our seasonal challenges. That link down below, it'll give you all the information that you have ever needed to learn all about our seasonal challenges. So yeah, so I've been busy with that, but now I think I better eat. It is time to eat. Let's go eat. So I am having some protein bread and I am not having cream cheese. For any of the OG subscribers, you guys know how much I love my cream cheese, but I actually haven't had it in about 2 or 3 months now. You know, I'm trying to cut back on the amount of animal products I consume, not for health reasons or anything like that. I just watch a lot of really bad videos of how the animals are treated, so on my way to becoming a vegan, I guess. I'm not gonna put a label on it, but yeah, we're almost there. The only thing that I still consume is milk, but I don't have any cheese, eggs, anything like that. And you guys know I haven't had meat in almost 3 years now. So I miss my cream cheese once in a while, and I've been told that there are some other vegan options that I haven't tried yet, but cookie butter is like seriously just as good. I mean, you cannot go wrong with cookie butter. If any of you haven't had cookie butter, you are missing out on life, my friends. But so yeah, today's little snack is 14 grams of carbs. No, it's not. I'm lying to you. 14 grams of fat, 41 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of protein. The reason why my protein isn't as high is because Country Harvest switched up their formula for their protein bread, where it used to have 9 grams per slice and now it only has 12 grams a slice. Don't get me started on that, but if Country Harvest, if you're friggin' watching this, I'm not happy.
Yeah. Man, look at yourself. Look at this mess. Why would you do it? I know now you regret it, but something was off. When I spoke to your mom, they said you were fine. I shouldn't be alarmed. I guess they don't know you like I did. Nah, they don't know you, but I did. You would've given them the shirt off your back, so why the fuck would you try to go out like this? You ain't suffer alone. You could've picked up a phone and gave anyone a call, bro. You weren't alone. This kind of shit here is selfish. You helped them all with depression. To them you were selfless. To them you was it. The last thing they would expect out of you was this. You were fucking legit. Remember the war, 2007. You remember that pain and how you wanted to end it. I remember you pointed that barrel straight at your head, but for some reason this time you couldn't lower the weapon. So I'm asking you why. What's the reason inside? Is it demons you fight that led you to suicide? What was keeping you up? Things you keep in your mind? Shit you seen with your eyes? Where the fuck was your pride? Look at you now. Bro, you got a flag on your chest. I know that you're proud that 22 was an issue that we try to make fun of together. You thought if we made them laugh, then we laughing together. No matter your branch of service, you never surrender. But is this really how you wanna be remembered? Cause you're better than this. Remember, never go back. Remember, never give up. Nah, you never did that. You set the example, so motherfucker, get up. You got people here watching, this ain't an option, get up. Everyone here relates, they understand why you did it. But you ain't quitting on my watch, it's time you get up.
Alright, workouts this week were pretty good, pretty on point. A couple of days where my back was feeling just a little bit tight. That happens from time to time, but it is what it is. You know, I've been doing a lot of research when it comes to that kind of stuff, and for some people, depending on the severity of your injury, it does take a little bit longer. Some people, it does take years for you to actually build back up that connective tissue to what it was prior to the injury. So it is what it is. All you can do is listen to your body and try to not push past it, because at the end of the day, our bodies are way smarter than we are. So you just gotta listen to it and you just gotta adapt. So there's a couple of days where I had to change up some of the exercises that I was doing. I've been trying to just pay attention to specific exercises and just make subtle tweaks here and there, just so I'm operating better and more efficiently in the gym. And then I just try to share what I'm learning about myself with others. Hopefully you guys can take something away from it. Something that I've noticed this week was with the seated hip abduction machine. Normally I will just have my hands resting on my thighs, and I'm not really generating any force where I'm trying to open up my legs for this exercise. But this week I just tried placing my hands in a different position. So my hands versus resting on my thighs, I had them kind of hovering over top of them. They weren't resting at all. And then a couple of reps I would just grab the handles behind me, and what an insane difference. I didn't realize how much assistance that just my arms resting on my thighs was giving me. I had to actually drop the weight for this exercise by about 30 pounds, which, a little bruise to the ego, but my glutes were on fire. I definitely felt it much more. I have to drop the weight for this exercise. I encourage you all to maybe just give that a try a little bit. I don't think you realize how much assistance that it has. Even if you don't think that you're trying to use your arms to generate force to spread your legs, you probably are, just a little bit. So a little tip for you all to maybe give a try. And then something else that I thought I would share is something that I filmed here was for my clients actually. I try to give them some exercise demos and just demonstrations and explanations a couple times a week, just so they're progressing as athletes. And I thought I would share this with you guys just because not everybody's gyms have bumper plates, and I think that kind of sucks. But the reason why bumper plates are so important when it comes to doing either the conventional or Romanian deadlift is it gives you the proper height for your starting point for this exercise. So you actually want your starting point to be about your mid shin. Of course, that's going to vary for everybody where that is on the ground, just based on everybody's heights and stuff like that. But if you aren't able to do 135 pounds, which is 45 pounds a side, if your starting point is maybe at the 10 pounds on each side, it isn't going to give you the proper height that you need to get into an optimal starting position, which sucks unless you have bumper plates, because the bumper plates are the same height as the 45-pound plates. So if your gym is like that, here's a little trick that you guys can do. I just take some aerobic steps. You'll have to play with the amount of steps that you need. Again, the starting position should be about your mid shin. I found that for me, it was about 3 aerobic steps that I needed to get in the proper starting position. And then once I load up the barbell to what my working set amount of weight is gonna be, that's my starting point position, where the barbell is resting on top of the aerobic steps versus on the ground. Because as you'll see here on the ground, even with having decent mobility, my back is still going into spinal flexion, and I think this would happen for most people. So it's just not a good idea to have your starting point position that low. Just for that reason alone, it puts a lot of pressure on your lower back, and you're just not in an optimal position to maximize your strength. And you want to continue to learn the movement patterns for this exercise as you go up in strength. So as the height starts to go up, of course your starting point position is going to change. So you want to try to keep it as consistent as possible as your weight starts to go up. So give this a try if you're only at maybe 10 pounds on each side. Even 25 pounds, I would argue, until you're able to get up to 135 pounds and without bumper plates, I would use the aerobic steps. And of course, just to note, if you move up from the 10 pounds to the 25 pounds on each side, those are different heights as well. So make sure you adjust the aerobic steps to account for that height change. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that makes sense. Give it a try. Make sure you guys comment down below and let me know if you give it a try and if you find it helpful at all. And I'd love to maybe continue giving you guys some exercise tips if and only if you find it helpful. All right, well, to wrap up today's video, let's get to the actual topic of today's video, and I just wanted to talk about doubt. I was thinking about this in the gym the other day, and I was listening to a song, and one of the lyrics in the song was, people always want to know how I built this dream and never had a doubt. And it made me think that I think that, you know, doubt cripples a lot of us, and we don't realize that, you know, it creeps in every now and then doubt, it'll creep in where we think that, you know, I'm not capable of doing something, or maybe I can't do something, or maybe it's not worth it. And doubt creeps in and it starts to make us kind of second guess things and whether we should continue doing it or not. Like, for example, like if we're having an off day with our nutrition and we start questioning and doubt creeps in saying, well, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I can't do this, maybe I'm not capable. And same thing with the gym. When we have an off day at the gym where we're like, oh, well, I had an off day at the gym, oh no, like I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not capable of going to the gym, maybe I should avoid it at all costs. And we start spiraling with these negative thoughts and doubt starts to win, when in actuality, you know, it's just an off day and all of us have it. I have it. You guys heard last week how I was having a few off days here and there. Like, it happens, it's normal, but we can't let doubt take over, because the second that doubt takes over, one day we end up with a collection of days full of regret. And I don't know about you, but regret is so much worse than just letting one bad day roll off your shoulders. So I just think it's really important for us to not let doubt just ruin just one bad day, because that easily makes one moment a bad day, and that one bad day turns into a collection of bad days, all from just a little bit of doubt taking over. So if I can just encourage you guys to do one thing, and that is just to trust in your ability to figure it out. I mean, you'll figure it out, and I think it's really important to trust in that. And you know, I have bad days too. Even when I first got started with my fitness journey, I just never let doubt take over. I had bad days, I questioned myself, but I let it roll off my shoulders and remembered that, you know, this journey is long. Life is long, my friends. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So it's okay to have these moments. It's okay to have these days, but it's not okay to let these days spiral into a collection of multiple days, because ultimately that's going to lead us to quit, and quitting, something that we really care about, is going to lead to regret. So fuck you, doubt. You're not going to make me have any regrets. Hashtag no regrets. If anybody gets that movie reference, you're officially my best friend. All right, well, I don't know, you guys. I hope that you find that helpful. Hopefully that gives you guys something to think about entering into the new week, because May is coming to an end and June is upon us. That means that 2019 is almost halfway over. Holy shit, mind blown. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy, you guys. So don't let doubt take over anymore. Well, that's about it, I think, for today's video. That's all I have to really say and share with you all. I hope you all have an amazing week ahead of you. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all next week. See ya in the next one. Peace.
Yeah. Man, look at yourself. Look at this mess. Why would you do it? I know now you regret it.